You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Hello and welcome to LowToneBaritone. If you saw the previous episode, I chose eternity. I didn't want it to go back and harm other princesses to bring her new perspectives, or, as I say, experiences. She said she's waiting for me to come back. I started up the game and it immediately started like this. Anyway, oh god, that was unexpected. So she would technically wait for eternity for sure. You have returned to me, though you were gone mere moments. I never left your side. Okay, so she's trying a different angle now. She's trying to be a bit more soft, I guess. Well, we will see how that turns out. I still feel that lingering manipulative nature of this entity or being that I don't know much about. Although she's right about one thing, we are pretty similar. And I don't get to choose. I can't wait for eternity. That's gonna be an abrupt start. Aha, through here. Might as well save it. Sorry for the dark screen if I forget to edit out. But I refuse to go back. Let's see. Well, we only have the option of a new game or come back here. I expected her to notice that I closed the game, but this time she didn't close my game. I closed my game. Okay. Well, I don't have a choice in order to continue, so okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
I will. Sorry for ruining your life.
You won't.
That's cruel. Such a entity. You don't have feelings, don't you? You don't even know how to feel yet. Even if I gave you one of those experiences which is pretty close to love, everything goes dark and you die.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So, did we fully reset now? For a new princess? Because it says chapter 1. Even though I got tons of achievements. Damn. Okay.
You're here to slay her.
If
you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You know what? I still have a way to turn things around. Turn around and leave. That's one way to not harm one another.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yes.
Do you even know where you're going?
No. Do I even know where I came from? You're the narrator. You are the one who's supposed to tell me that. You forgot your role, buddy. So play along nicely. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. I'm not gonna argue with the narrator.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Good observational skills, buddy.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
You said the same for the smitten in the previous one. Everybody who opposes you, you don't like. You don't even like me. I bet.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
No, you're manipulating the environment as you always do. He's shown that proof in the first episode when we got killed by unknown pristine blade appearing from the nothing.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's
Yes.
remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Well, dear narrator, you forget the point. Technically, I already died. In the long quiet. For eternity. For a while. Good, maybe everyone should die. That's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. Wow. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. Quietly continue down the path. No.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess. And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too, so if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well.
Well, technically I just gained consciousness. According to the long quiet, she was just born and gained consciousness. She's not afraid of death, because she didn't live before.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Well, then my fated confrontation is not with the princess. It's gonna be with the universe, cause make me. There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go in the cabin, don't I? Fine. Nope. Oh, I have only two choices. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place. Yes.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Music stopped. Completely.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Good. That means that things are changing according to my will.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Oh?
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Where I need to be, you say?
Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter
Yes.
how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Quite the opposite. I don't give a damn about your world. And by the way, your world didn't give a damn about me. There's no proof anybody exists here, because I didn't saw anybody. You refuse to even give me smallest amount of details why I was born, why I'm here, what am I doing, why I have to do what I have to do. If you would reason with me, like talk to me properly, like, hey, you're just a construct that I made up for one single purpose task. I mean, he tried to do that, but not answering the rest. Whatever. I'm curious. So I have to talk with an infinite amount of princess in the same time. That would solve the problem with the long quiet. She wants perspectives. She says she's infinite, and therefore she can get an infinite amount of them. What a solution.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Oh, is there certain death in the forest? You didn't mention that.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Really? The Stranger, Chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
This is the way to good. But I died, the whole world ended. If I can't run away from the cabin, then just staying here in the woods forever. Sure.
Oh, that's clever! A little boring, though.
Contrarian. Now that's gonna be a bit of a problematic situation. If it is what I think it is, then it's gonna go against everything every single time. The question is, who is he siding with, or he's siding with anybody at all?
It's extremely boring.
Good, I like boring.
Can we really do that? Can we really just do nothing?
Technically, no. The world should end. That's what the narrator said. We are here to slay the princess. If nobody slays the princess, the world will end. Eventually, the princess will find find a way to get herself out from her shackles. So all we have to do is wait for her. Then she will just see us and end the world. According to the narrator, that's what logic dictates so far. I'm curious.
No, you can't just do nothing. You have to do something.
Not doing nothing, it's a decision. Therefore, it is something.
Alright, so it's decided. Even if it's boring, we're going to do nothing. Forever.
Exactly.
Congratulations, you continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me? Everything's getting fuzzy.
Oh,
What is that weird feeling? It's like I'm barely even here anymore. Well, it's not nothing, that's for sure. Does that mean we messed up?
well, we didn't harm anyone. The world around you is unwound. It's physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. Oh, I didn't brought you any perspectives. Unless you took somehow another princess. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. We already know what dwells in the empty spaces. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers jack claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Denial achievement.
You're on a path in the
Whoa.
woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
We
The
saw this
air is
before.
stale and the blade is your implement.
Okay. I don't take the blade again.
Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I'm not gonna talk to her first. We did that.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever
No,
locked the
no,
princess
no.
away.
We
down
saw
here.
these. So we would end up dying, right? Let's go upstairs.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
That's new.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
What?
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
So I can't even get the pristine blade. The narrator will manifest it. And we will end up dead again.
Someone else here? You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade.
Yeah.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Okay.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Wait, what if you bring the same type of princess to the long quiet? she will get the same perception and experience. Will she refuse and let her go?
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Let's try that. I want to see what does the long quiet know. What long quiet does. Otherwise, I just reset. I'm curious.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
And that's why the hero doesn't kiss you.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Yeah. I really want to go down to the same path to see if the long quiet reacts differently and refuses the vessel because she already has the vessel. And the damsel, to be more specific. If I save her... I have to save her. I want to know what's happening. I can fast forward the whole thing anyway.
Fine. Against your better judgment,
Yes.
you cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chain. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours. Blood from her wound. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she is...
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. As the princess approaches the bottom... Wait, this isn't fair. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Stop that.
Nope.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink. But the princess dodges. Stop it.
I can't resist. They removed the option. Was the warning enough? There's no option here to resist. So I can't bring to the long quiet again the same. I'm not happy about it.
Thank you.
There's no getting through to you right now, is there? A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me as a helpless damsel.
Well, there's already one that I regret.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Wow, that's one way to file a divorce, I guess. Since when she has fangs? Isn't me who should have the upper hand, since she has only one?
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world.
So the text changes, the music changes, but also the princess text changes if she go dangerous.
It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Well, I made an enemy, I guess. I didn't know that I don't have a choice to resist again. It's sad. The witch.
You're on a path in the woods.
We
and
know.
You're here to slay her.
But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
This is where you're wrong.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
Opportunist. Oh. That's an interesting voice. If this voice can manifest reality in a way like the Smitten changed and the others, it might be interesting. Because I guess it will see opportunities, hence the name Opportunist.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
You want to kill her? Okay. Can we reason with her in any way? Okay, proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
She will lie, cheat, and
She
everything.
will lie. Don't
We
worry.
know.
You can trust us to get the job done.
Okay.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Excuse? We still have a mirror.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
No.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I don't want to take the blade. Will she immediately kill me if I don't bring the blade? That's my question. She bled out, hopefully, or not hopefully. Damn. Okay, no blade.
No blade. I hope you know what you're getting us into. It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
I'm not so sure about that.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
Oh, but if she attacks us, the Opportunist would be able to see the weak points. Every single weak points, I think. Isn't that the best? Maybe I messed it up.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
Yeah, I definitely messed it up. I need the Opportunist to see the weak spots if we end up in a battle. But I don't have the pristine blade, therefore I'm defenseless. So I can only trust the Opportunist to move the conversation in a way that the princess can be made into her ally, which I highly doubt that I can. We'll see.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Again, if the princess lives here, slaying her would probably doing her a favor. What if I would slay you and do you a favor, So you can stop being a narrator.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Now let's see if it's red text or not.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Yeah, I should have taken the blade. Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Am I nasty? Really? Did I say anything intrusive?
But you are. You're a wretched little thing.
Okay, you're getting on my nerves slowly. Although this is the narrator's making, I couldn't resist to slay her. Okay. Think.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
So you remember your previous life again. Or death. And you recognize that voice easily. So you subscribe to LowToneBaritone by any chance? Just kidding. Leave a comment. So, you heard my footsteps coming up the path. That's kind of far from the cabin. Hearing it from the basement. How would the closed door you hear that?
She must
What
have
are
you
you?
confused with someone else.
No, she didn't. She's something more than that now.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
She's not friendly, buddy. That's paralanguage. Talking out the situation, good luck.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
I might have a clue how to do this.
Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Exactly.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
The door didn't close behind us yet, so we can grab the blade.
Fine. You're the boss.
Or we can just go down and get killed. Never mind.
Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Do you have a tail? And I guess you don't shave your legs. And you have like a cat-like face. Oh god, don't tell me this is gonna be some furry stuff.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do
Hide?
you want?
Show up your hands.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Duh.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it.
Absolutely.
So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
Yeah.
Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Nah. I give her a chance. She doesn't trust us. But some sacrifices can be made into trust, maybe.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I do, but I don't seem to remember you having a tail. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I'm sure you made mistakes. I'm sorry about the past last time. I get the sense that you're not happy with me. I'm unarmed. That's a gesture of goodwill, so why don't we talk it out? I died last time. You didn't. If anyone here shouldn't be trusted, it's you. Look, I know. Things got messy last time. But I think there's something bigger than both of us. To work, we should team up. No. Can't you get out of those on your own? Those chains didn't stop you last time. Why do I have a nagging feeling you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out here? I don't trust you. Not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. I'm leaving. Bye. That means you turn around. I don't see the chains on her at all. One is close, but that's it. Yeah, let's try to talk it out. We have opportunists with us. Opportunist.
You came to me with empty hands last time, too. But that didn't mean you hadn't been plotting something nasty all along. What you did showed me as much.
Yeah, the narrator messed us up.
But we didn't plot anything. We just made an informed decision based on the information we had at the time. I think you're both making perfectly valid points. Sure, we didn't plot anything, but it's easy to see how she might think we did.
Yeah. It's not gonna help. Some things cannot be undone, but it's worth a try.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize, get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Okay. So we are at an impasse. Neither of us gonna get anywhere if we can't trust each other. Unless you want to fight. But I don't want to fight. I don't trust you. Okay. Let's go with the... Why do I have a nagging feeling you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out here?
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
Maybe.
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event.
Mm-hmm.
She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do. You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember?
No. We never had the chance to bring her out. While we were alive. The only place where it happened, she was took away by the Long Quiet. So...
Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's going to stab us in the back.
Worth a try.
I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing.
Okay.
See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Okay. Okay. Team up, maybe. So this one, so we are at impasse. Neither of us gonna get anywhere if we can't trust each other unless we want to fight. But I don't want to fight. That would trigger a fight. This is a time when we should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all, and unfortunately you're the only one I have.
Yeah, but I don't have the option to...
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it.
Or mutual beneficial destruction? Is that even a thing? No, mutual destruction. So there is a saying or something like that.
Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
So be it. I didn't bring my blade down, remember? How am I supposed to get you out of those chains? Yeah, I don't have too much options.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Okay.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Now we're in danger.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
Well, true.
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Okay, let's leave. I'm curious if she will kill me. It's either she is in a hardcore self-defense mode, hatred and testing phase, like if I try to kill her, or she's still maybe holding a... yeah, against me, still angry. I want to try this, but if I would try to leave with her, although she said she doesn't have interest in killing me, so let's try.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
Good.
She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Okay.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us.
It's okay. Don't worry.
It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her.
No. She needs to trust us. That's our only option.
Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time.
Exactly.
You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
Okay. Let me regret it.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
It's okay.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
Don't be worried about. She just doesn't trust us. And she has the right to do so.
You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like.
It's okay.
You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her.
Chill, Opportunist. If we mess up, we mess up.
No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself. But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach.
Why the door is open now? That's weird.
Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened.
Yet. You don't know it.
You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? Why did you just say that? I think we know why. You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight.
Ooh la la.
Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop.
So, we didn't attack her, she did. If she kills us now, she should feel very, very proud. But if she realizes what she's done, she would change her attitude. Slowly, hopefully before we die.
The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
Oh.
You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up.
I don't think she will last so long. Soon she will realize, if she have anything else than instinct in her, she will realize that she did the same mistake what we did, and we came here with goodwill. Hopefully we can see that transformation before we die. If we don't, then I don't know, deduction maybe? My deduction skills suck then.
Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
Okay, sorry. See her demeanor if it changes as we are exposed. Because she betrayed us now. So it's either we are even now, or she changes demeanor.
We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that? It's what I would have done. Have you considered not being like that? Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
It was not arrogance, it was trust. And if you think about it, you will realize very soon that I'm right. If not, well, then I'm mistaken. Whatever. Maybe saying nothing is the biggest weapon here now. Because if I say we, I'm blaming her. Say nothing.
By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
So it's your impulse, instinctuality. Okay.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back.
Because your intentions is opportunities. You don't care if we kill her or not.
And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us.
No, I wouldn't.
And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back.
Are you the narrator by any chance? You sound like him.
There's just one problem with that. And what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first.
Absolutely.
Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Oh. Somebody's bone is broken.
Ho ho ho! So she's got it as bad as us.
Nice.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
You had a knife? Oh, come again?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here?
We are until we die.
Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. The world could be saved after all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Oh.
Is that really what's going to happen? Hello? Are you still there? What happens next?
Still long quiet. He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape.
The long quiet.
I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
but you didn't get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. The voices feel small, distant, as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither?
Was that a decision? Can I let you wither away? Maybe that's what you need. Just wither away. Isn't your existence already suffering?
But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete.
You are spilling secrets. So I was able to kill you from the beginning if I wanted to.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Yeah, but this is not the best perspective you got.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
I want to know what you think about this experience, or perspective first. Do you have any thoughts about this vessel?
This one is hope marred by bitterness and betrayal. She could see the end of the tunnel, and the door was closed on her. She will make for a righteous heart. Do not mourn her. She is finally on the other side.
I didn't forget the previous one. What does it feel like to change? What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection.
They do.
Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
So you're becoming more human? We are contradictions and conflicts by nature.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
You sure about that? Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give a straight answer? She gave a straight answer. How much you change?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Okay, I get it. I can agree with that. It's good writing. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
That's bad. The first one was teaching you love, but if you abandon that, you better not forget that.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
That's why I'm trying to bring you the best versions, if I have to, but it seems like I won't be able to.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Knowing me means I know myself as well. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met, thank you. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? Not necessarily kinder. But the motive is questionable.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Is loneliness engulfing you? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse. I fear things will be... That's better.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them you are a gate to something more, but they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
So perspectives and experiences are not the same for you.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
And what were you before? Nothing?
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
What do you want me to bring you next time? Yeah, that one.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
You are not talking about them as gifts, just some vessels.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
There are no wrong answers for you, but if I shape you in a way, wrong answers exist from my perspective, not from yours. You cannot distinguish them properly. So you don't have any preferences on how would like to changing or grow? That's good.
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
So far you have a love and betrayal. How many more vessels I need?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond.
Okay.
My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
No worries. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? Exactly.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
I see. All these choices lead to bad things. So I'm just destroying my body. You raise your will to end your life. but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give us a straight answer? Let's see what she says to that. I don't want to say it, but curiosity killed the cat.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me.
Me too.
I never fully weave what I wish to say.
Same.
If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Damn. I can relate to this so much. Words aren't difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Because they are feelings in general. Experiences. Those carry weight. I'm not gonna attack you.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Just be careful during your reflection. How will you comprehend betrayal next time you see me?
We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. And I think this is a good place to stop for tonight. I don't know what to say. This game is going deeper and deeper. I wonder where we will end up. Eventually. We don't really have too much choices. Yeah.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're here to slay.
Okay. So yeah, this is a good place to stop. It's again a little bit long video, sadly. I want it to be shorter, but I need to think through these answers. This is not a game where you just run around and shoot like a maniac. Yeah, I want to see this through as much as possible. So yeah, this is a very, very good game. Very well written. But I fear that I won't be able to bring her any good or positive outcome anymore. Because, as she says, certain paths are blocked for us now. And there's not many good paths there. Well, thank you for spending this quiet evening with me. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.